Quite a cold morning, for the people that are still in their warm beds and watching us. I would like to tell you that outside it is quite cold, and of course, for those who have managed, to wake up and go to work, of course, we also say that, thanks to you, because that is being hard. In most cases, people call the people that wake up in those hard conditions the hard guys. But well, a lovely good morning. My name is Bruce Mugabi, and this is the Daybreak, the show that it starts your mornings just like no other person can do, because we cover you with the fresh information when it comes to sports, when it comes to the world of entertainment, when it comes to current affairs specifically, and also matters to do with the economy. Now, of course, for the people that are staying in areas that are experiencing a lot of rains, and that is when it comes to Kampala, we single out areas that are quite a bit slums. The hygiene at this particular time is what is key. Hopefully, you're keeping yourselves clean, you're keeping yourselves in check, because if there is improper waste disposal, this of course leads to contamination, and at the end of the day, this of course results into several diseases. So I'd like to advise the people that are in these areas to keep sanitation a key point on their fingertips. Well, we begin off with the news review. Of course, these are some of the nitty-gritties, the points that you should note as we start today, and we'll be starting in Parliament as of yesterday, as while there was a plenary sitting that was chaired by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. We did see an unusual happening of the Speaker walking in, and this is as she was delivering a letter that was coming in from the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni that did entail, some of the key points as to why the anti-homosexuality bill is being returned to the August House. Well, we did see this happen last Thursday, and according to the President, there are several key issues that should be addressed, and one of them is differentiating between a person being a homosexual and also a person engaging in acts of homosexuality. That is the biggest matter of contention. The President is saying that the bill is being returned, and as we speak, it is before the Rules Committee, the Legal Committee of Parliament, to of course again scrutinize and check if they can organize this bill yet again. Now, the sections to be reviewed in particular, it is Section 2 and Section 3 of this bill. Of course, this means that the President wants the point, which is as follows: that if one is taken to be homosexuality, in the community, or perceived to be a homosexual, or if at all one has been branded, as a homosexual and has not been caught in the acts of homosexuality, that person cannot and can never be criminalized, can never be put to jail, or can never be arrested. Now, earlier on, the bill did prescribe that such people who identify themselves as homosexual can be criminalized. But then, according to the President, there needs to be an act of criminality. There has to be the actus reus, the mens rea, all those things when it comes to the legal terms for one to be criminalized, for one to be imprisoned. And we did see some members of Parliament differ from this, and however, the mover of the bill, who happens to be the Bujili Municipality MP, that is Honorable Asuman Basarirwa, and the party president of JEMA, he did say this is insightful, and he did buy into the President's recommendation of reviewing, that is Sections 2 and 3 of this Act, which specifically speak or point out the criminalizing of the people that engage in acts of homosexuality. Now, of course, the Parliament has given, this Rules Committee, the Legal Committee of Parliament, has been given, a period of at least 2 weeks to, bring back the bill to Parliament. And we understand that this was, of course, all after the President did meet the Legal Committee and some members that, have been so vibrant when it comes to this bill, and that was on Tuesday. Well, we can only hope to see, what will be coming in again from Parliament, as it's 2 weeks is just a short period of time, so we cannot wait to see what the legislators will be saying. Now, of course, the biggest point of contention that should be noted also is, we had talks coming in that the president did warn the members of Parliament that when this bill is passed, this could implicate, or this could cost them a little bit of their salaries. They should be ready. They should, fasten their belts, because this could affect, their salaries. It could affect, the donations that are coming in from these countries that, are overseas and have hugely donated to Uganda. Now, still, this came about as, some of the members of Parliament who did not want to disclose their identity did, say that the president did show them a letter that did contain that message that, was prescribing that there would be, but specifically, the USA would be withdrawing the aid it has been providing to Uganda on matters of the fight against HIV/AIDS in the country. Well, that is, one of the biggest stories that, did shape up the current affairs yesterday. And this is a contention bill, as the public, the church, the religious leaders have all pushed for this bill. So we can only wait to see what will be happening in just a matter of 2 weeks from yesterday. Now, we're still in Parliament. I don't know if my producer can be able to share those pictures that, are there, because in Parliament we saw the Speaker, that is Honorable Anita Among, meet up with some of the women members of Parliament, and this is as they were presenting their petition to her. We've talked, and we've condemned matters of brutalizing or brutally handling the women in the country. These are, of course, the mothers of Uganda, but then continuously the police has on several occasions blocked the celebrations of Women's Day that have been organized by these women members of Parliament when it came to their respective constituencies. And this is one of the points, in fact the only point, that they were taking the petition to the Speaker of Parliament, saying that they've been brutalized. Like yesterday I did give you a list of some that have been brutalized. We have the Mityana woman MP, Honorable Joyce Bagara. We have the Soroti woman MP, that is Honorable Anna Adeke. We have the one of Rovuma Island, who is now the recent casualty in this whole police brutality matter. That is Honorable Mugabi, who was even bedridden due to the way she was manhandled by the security operatives. Now, we understand that the Speaker, on receiving this petition, she immediately wrote to the Internal Affairs Ministry, and she is requesting for a statement to be delivered, by the Minister of Internal Affairs on the floor of Parliament, and this is supposed to take place next Tuesday, and of course that will be on the 2nd of May, and we cannot wait to see how this matter will be addressed. We've seen on several occasions on issues that can, really be seen, on issues that speak for themselves. We've seen the pictures, we've seen the videos of how they've been brutalized, so we cannot wait to see the defense that will be given or will be provided by the Internal Affairs Ministry. Now, when we speak matters of internal affairs, when we speak matters of the police, when we speak matters of security agencies, we happened to air a story of where a policeman, or maybe I could call him a former policeman, but a policeman did con several youth, telling them that he would get them jobs in police, or he would get them into the Uganda police force. Now, yesterday, confirmation did come in from police, as the deputy spokesperson of the Kampala Metropolitan, that is Luke Owesjile, was giving views and saying that they are already into the investigations of this. And according to some of the findings that police has so far found out, is that they confirmed that he is a police officer, and he was recruited into the police force in 2014, and on recruiting him, he was interdicted in 2021 on matters of theft. And on being interdicted, of course, this was on matters of being involved in theft issues or theft scandals. And we understand that as we speak now, there is going to be charged with cases of obtaining money under false pretense. Now, this is after the gentleman is captured, because police has called upon this gentleman to turn himself in, because this would ease up on the investigations or the process. And if at all he is innocent, then he needs to come out and defend himself. So we cannot wait to see if this gentleman will be coming. But I wonder how this issue is continuously happening. Earlier on, we saw policemen who were in the force and were, conned again and promised that they would be promoted by a fellow police officer. So I don't know why the conning is, always coming in when it comes to the police. And this has been on several occasions. And I think we need to scrutinize and see how the police can amend or fill the loopholes, because if there are lacunas in the police force, if there are lacunas in the recruitment processes, which I think the public also needs to be aware of this, because if the public is aware of how police is supposed to be doing recruitments or how police does recruitments, because on several occasions we've seen the army, we've seen police come out and advertise, tell people that we'll be in this area, we'll be in that area, and we'll be recruiting people. And that is why we've seen people go there for the mchaka. That is the very common activity, mchaka, where people are always running, so that maybe some of them are picked according to their ability to be able to survive the harsh conditions, or even serve the country as security personnel. Now, that is what is coming in from the police. Now, today on the topic of discussion, we'll be speaking matters of KCCA, as we'll be hosting a councillor and also the Secretary of Works and Planning, that is physical planning, when it comes to KCCA, and that is Mr. Hakim, and we'll be having him at the top of the hour. And this, of course, comes at the backdrop of several social media rants upon KCCA, road construction, the potholes, the garbage in the city, in the transport sector, the smart city project. All those will be internalized about at exactly 8 a.m. That is for the topical discussion, and as we'll be speaking those matters. But before my brother MC Chie can come in, because we are time bad and we are clocking into the time for entertainment, we do understand that as of yesterday, the National Unity Platform also came out and wrote to the Uganda Human Rights Commission on the matters of their supporters, of their members who are still missing ever since the 2021 general elections. And these happen to be at least 18 in number, and they include the famous John Bosco Chebarama, who has attracted controversy over himself, as we did have some comments earlier on coming in from the Prime Minister of the country about where he is. They have him, don't have him. So NUP did write to the Uganda Human Rights Commission, and these have also replied saying that they've so far written to almost all the security agencies in the country, and that includes the police, it includes the UPDF, it includes CMI, it includes ISO, it includes all the security operatives, the prisons. And according to the Uganda Human Rights Commission, they note that at least as we speak so far, CMI and ISO and also the UPDF have so far replied to them, and they confirm that they do not have these people in their custody. So the question remains, where are these people? Where did they disappear to? Where are the people? Because we understand that they were abducted according to the reports that are available, and we would like to understand, where are these people being held captive? So the Uganda Human Rights Commission, this is one of the chances that they've got to prove their mandate, to prove that they are good at what they do, that they have the mandate or they have the power that is, given to them under the Chapter 4 of the Constitution, and that is specifically Article 50 and 51 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. Well, we cannot wait to see what will be also unfolding when it comes to that. But BTM Television is here to always keep you updated, give you all the updates that come in subsequently. But at this point in time, my brother MC Chie is up next. But for now, have a good morning. We meet exactly at 8.
Are you looking for a one-stop center to host your conference or meeting, wedding parties, workshops or seminars? Thobani Conference Center has the perfect modern space for your event. We have spacious outdoor and indoor space to accommodate over 1,000 and below 150 people, offering free lighting, LED screens, free sound system, free chairs, free Wi-Fi, and secure basement parking space. Drop by at Cafe at 2 and we will be at your service with our finest coffee, espresso, cappuccino, and cafe latte. Enjoy incredibly delicious meals, grab a milkshake or a cocktail juice. Only at Cafe at 2. And that's not all. We have the latest video games for the game lovers. We are located in the city center at the Thobani Center Building Level 2 along Ginger Road opposite DFCU Bank. For more information and bookings, call 0772 307875 or 0750 647486. Thobani Conference Center, the place to be. Are you doing business? Is it on small scale or large scale? Do you want to reach a wider audience of potential customers? BTM TV is supercharging your business at very affordable prices. Grab the opportunity and advertise with the fastest growing channel and tap into our vast audience. Find us at Aga House Level 2, Mawanda Road, Kamocha, or our social media platforms at BTM TV, or call us on 0755 823 228 or 0793 001 858. BTM, we transform.
All right, lovely good morning ladies and gentlemen. Mwasuze mtyayo na jemusinzidde okulabika nti muli batumiddeko amachaga olunaku olwaleero. Feel welcome. Today it happens to be a Thursday, of course 27th of April. Twagala okulabika nti twongera okulabika nti guno omwezi ogwokuna tugukube mabega. And of course I want to still send greetings to all babies who were born this month. Yes, happy dates wherever you are. Ate njagala okulabika nti nyongera okubebaza mwebale kulabika nti mukedde ku machaga olunaku olwaleero nga mwekumira ku Daybreak. MC Chie Gemanya, Vibes King, www.getocorporate.com. I'm always here to let you know what is transpiring when it comes to the entertainment industry. Now, weekend eriso action packed, wiki ya bizibu bingi nnyo, wiki ejjuddemu nnyo emboozi eza ono akoze kino, oli akoze kino. So because ekitone ekyo kiri kuseguliza ekkubo kiri kutuuza n'abalangira olunaku olwaleero tulina abayimbi bangi nnyo abavudde from poor families, omuyimbi nga bavudde from poor background. There is some audio that is trending, making waves on TikTok. We come from a poor background, poor families. So yembele eriwo kati mu entertainment industry. Now fena tumanye nnyo abayimbi back the times balinga ebiseera ebyo naddala abayimbi mu biseera bya kadongo kamu, abayimbi balinga bayimbira bitole bya mmere, abayimbi balinga bayimba kubulabika nti babeerawo kwegamba embeera teyalinga nnungi, balinga bayita abadongo mwefuge. But today things have changed and times have changed. The future is calling. Omukulu Swaba Kasumba yabuddeyo n'asobola okulabika nti naye agamba mundange ani yali amanyi Swaba Kasumba omwana avudde eri ekyazange eri wansi nga tamanyi nti embeera eribeerako bw'ati. Mbuyere yali tamanyi nti ayinza okuyimbirako mu uptown. No uptown yawo wano. Omwana yagenze yayimbira wano juzi wano ku Comedy House. Navayo sorry ku Comedy Store wano enagiyita Comedy House omanyi. So navayo n'agamba bannange yali takisubira kubanga ajja kutuuka ku mbeera eno okubeera nga ayimbirako gye baategekanga expo nti bino ebintu ye yali abiwuliranga mu mawulire naye kati ebintu abirimu mu byaddala. Who knew? Oba kitegeera Swaba Kasumba nava nayongera okulabika nti yeebaza Mukama gy'amugye kubanga g'amazima obusiraamu naddala abasiraamu bo basiraamu batono nnyo ababadde successful mu kuba amataali gano. Music w'abasiraamu bannaye tatambula ate bantu mmwe muli babi. Omanyi mwetaaga kujjukiza kizibu nnyo okusanga omuntu nga atadde ku flash atadde ku simu ye oluyimba olw'omusiraamu era omusiraamu gwe baba bataddeko aba munnaabwe nnyo era gye bajja okuwulira nnyimba ezimu eziriyo ojja genda osange nga be bana abayimbi leero nga musiraamu enkya naddayo mu bukatuliki luli n'avaayo luli n'alokukako ng'ate kwegamba omuyimbi ayimbanga nnyonza. Sijja kuwatula amannya g'abantu wano naye Swaba Kasumba yeebazizza yani omwana yaveeri gye baali basomera mu bigere nga tamanyi nti oba alituukako ne mu kibuga wakati wano. Mukama wa buyinza gatsimpa Swaba Kasumba.
Kaseera ka byamagero, kaseera ka bunnabbi kulaba nga nange ate obuliawo nzijako mu bitundu bino bye twandiise urban areas, VIP sections, nenja ne performing kisa kya Mukama tufadde tuyimbira mmere nsaniya za miceere tugendera ku motoka buno babayita bu Datsun bu mitayimbwa era oli bwakuita ku mukola agamba atufaayo abaana oboyina bameke motoka njina ya butayimbwa kugamba ne kati bwe tubanga naffe nzija ne nkwata iPhone ne nvuge motoka ya kabi ne ninya kustage za kabi Allah mba mwagaza kyo kujjako hijja Allah je abampa ebisinga kati ampadde alhamdulillah. It's massively wonderful and this is my first time to thank all Ugandans okuwagira byenkola n'abalala bana bali ayo mukakasiza nti mutasooka ngambala ku kanzu emitwalo 5 nga tabbye therefore mujje mukole ebyo kyenkola amataali gali ago kukalirira bakadde bamwe bakulizaamu nga tebasasula tebaba kasente kati ke kaseera it's time tukope fe tusigaze rhythm nga tuzikira n'ekidongo kikyukemu nga kenzo bwakubira wali stialos mane nja kujja be ndayira wallahi omwangizi tube n'omu kuba be balina sente ate mu nsi eno omwavu wallahi bilahi tallahi anzo butayingira jjana
baba ne bakirambika bulungi nnyo nti no Islamu inatayina kuyimbira sente.
Of course engeri gye bali nti nze apartment jensulamu ndoza ya Haji that one. Who is that? Bwebanga ya Haji that one. It's okay okuvaayo openly n'agamba nti sina kuyimbira sente naye bwabanga akeera nagulawo edduuka lye nange omumwa gwange kyekisumuluzo ky'okozesa okugulawo edduuka lyo kale kakasa nti ddame z'okozesa that is edited his studios and my writers ba Simon Lock n'abalala byebyo nga ne bokola display engoye z'ennungi bogulawo edduuka lyo nange bwente Swaba Kasumba nzikirizibwa okukola. Kojja Kimbo namusonyiye Ramadhani eno emotoka ya mpanzibe najja n'agibba naye njikugabira njikuwa mu lwatu nga nkakasa nti Katonda w'ekisa ekingi njagala kugaggawaza nga anfuule njawulo munda mu bulamu bwo nti akana ako kavudde kanadde ekikumi katambulira ku boda but nakawe emotoka ate nenkozesa olukujjukujju nenjibba live and kicking. Kojja Kimbo emotoka yo girina ate nga bankubiranga nga bangamba emotoka nzibe. That means nti you are not serious and illegally tolina kubeera mu bantu batuufu.
Banange waliwo ebintu ebimu ebikusobera wana abantu bagaba emmotoka abantu bakola ebintu ebyenjawulo. People want to be recognized, yeah? Buli omu ayagala okukolera ekintu mu mawulire kati Swaba Kasumba simanya Swaba Kasumba emmotoka baali bakuwako just kisumuluzo oba ne card. Ebintu bino bisekerwa ebyambi bisekerwa naye bannange waliwo ebintu ebimu nga bye Mukama Katonda eno Uganda buli omu yandisanye buli omu n'abeerako mu Uganda. Kojja Kimbo bannaye Uganda kinyuma naye nga away from that Swaba Kasumba nze kwagaliza ebirungi bingi kubanga bannange Swaba Kasumba by the way is one of the cool artists. Be basajja abamu ababeerawo ng'agenda n'ayimba n'amala n'addayo n'akkirira muhamu n'ayanika engoye ze n'agamba sikaati yiino jangu mamu ogigule gyambalemu biki ye omusajja emirimu gye ng'era busiraamu bwe buyigiriza kuba kwewombeeka n'ayombeeka n'agenda wansi n'ayimba engoye era oyitanga ku hamu tekigana agenda kuwagira ku Swaba Kasumba mpozi nga Swaba Kasumba edduuka walikyusa omanyi kyusa bizinensi oyinza okuba watandikidde okuyimba ekkololo Swaba Kasumba n'ogamba engoye kanziggalewo naye endongo ya Uganda tewulira. So away from that I'm moving on. Njagala okulabika waliwo ekigendera ddala mu maaso. I don't know. There have been rounds of news stories coming in and fading out. Omukyala Farida Ndawusi mumanyinga exiwa omukulu Omulangira Ndawusi. Omulangira Ndawusi. We all know. Who doesn't know Omulangira Ndawusi? Whom are you? Nga tomanyi Omulangira Ndawusi. Yeah? So abantu bano baali bagasseeko emitima. Neera nga omanyi nti Uganda buli kimu kisoboka era Uganda ekigambo X eringa national anthem. X wana Uganda ekigambo kiringa kisingako n'ebigambo byewulira nti bibana abagana bali mu lab. So omukulu Ndawusi nti buli wasitukira ku ddyo ng'avaayo ng'ajja agamba omukyalo manyi njagala divorce letter njagala osayininga ebipapula bino ebya divorce mbadde njagala obufumbo bwaffe buggwewo. It should be noted nti abantu bano baliko mu mukwano back the times ne basobola okulabika nti omukwano gwabasazaako mu kabu the times of the peak, yeah? Mu biseera ebya youthful and useful mu buvubuka bwabwe oba okitegeera and they have of course they have a blood together. They shared blood together ne basobola okubeera nga balinayo omwana waabwe omu. But essaawa zino Omulangira Ndawusi nti ye buli wasitukira ku ddyo avaayo n'agamba omanyi njagala divorce n'erinnya lyange lwaki tewalijjaako. Literally you can't, there is no way you can recognize Farida nga totaddeeko linnya lya Ndawusi. They always move hand in hand. Farida Ndawusi, Omulangira Ndawusi. So I even think apparently oyinza n'okunoonya omukyala w'Omulangira n'akubula naye nga Farida Ndawusi ye ali ku front line. She's on the front line. So Omulangira Ndawusi abanja ye divorce naye ye omukyala agamba nti ye buli lwaki tamubanjanga omuntu takimugambangako boogera naye tabimubanja abimubanjisa mu mawulire bannamawulire bamubuuza yebuuza ye lwaki tamubigamba ng'omuntu ate ng'alina essimu ye. Bannange waliwo ebintu ebimu nga Mukama Katonda kiringa ngedda we twayagalanga you know back the times when you used to have a crush maybe at your school nga naye omuntu tusobola mugambako mugamba she's my girlfriend nosigala nga okumba bukumbi she's my girlfriend kirabika kiri wakati wano omusajja yabeere n'agamba you know what njagala divorce bannamawulire press conference n'agihostinga come over njaga mugamba omukyalo oyo ajja signing empapula zino mbadde epulira njagala tubijjewo but it is always in and out lwaki nedda leka tufune wano ku mukyalo ono Farida Ndawus tulabe byagamba ne byannyonnyola tulabike tukomawo
ekisookera ddala mulangira ayagala osigning divorce papers naye ogaanye
tunabeera ku ekyompakadde kubanga gwesobola okujja mu kiŋŋamba ti ayagala signing divorce blabla twogera ku myaka 10 egiyise mabega so nze ntajja wange n'akiŋŋamba ffe tulyoke tetulina nnyo simanyi wemubijjawa naye nga nze siganangako divorce he moved on and I moved on we friends tulina n'omwana atugatta so tetulina any argument regardless
nze mwenyini namukako interview n'agamba empapula gwe ozibuzaabuza ebbanga lyonna the 10 years
it is not true why not kyenyo kyenjagala sina kintu kyenjagala okay you know sigamba nti oba ninyo oba nesibe ku muntu omuntu batwamala ate sigamba nti enemy wange I have my also my guys no ways of saying no to the divorcing stuff
Mujeko.
That's what I can say.
So tukitwale nti no now oli ready sing
Ready from day one. Kuba nze tajjangako n'akiŋŋamba ne bwe tuba twogera tuconcentratinga ku bintu birala so not that.
Okay. Yatugamba empapula ziri in process era wiiki eno muyino signinga. Did you get the papers? Baloya bakuyiseeko signinga empapula?
No, tewali yampiseeko era siina papula zonna ze nali ndabye for 10 years back. Kyenkugambye nti ddamu n'ekigaa nti simanyi gye mubijja.
Ye mwennyini yakyogera.
Ndajja ŋŋambe naye nze taŋŋambangako and we've never spoke about that. Ani lwaki oba ntya batantiira ki? Nga we are not enemies, we friends. So lwaki antya simanyi oba kikyabanoonya oba kikyabayagala kyobula amangina neŋŋamba nti si kituufu ndowooza oba mumuwaayiriza.
Billion record.
Wamujjako I don't know amulinde yajja abiŋŋambe. Then we start from there because 10 years back I've never seen any papers and we've never spoke about it. Yeah.
Ekigambibwa ye kyagamba ekyasinga omuluma ekyabaviirako okwawukana.
That is Farida Ndawus for you. Okay, ebintu ebimu twetaaga ne tulabika nti tubiraba bulabi. Ffe wano tuvumirira ne sekuvumirira nnyo abantu okwawukana. Tukivumirira, tetukyagala, tetwagala bintu ebyo. So away from that, waliwo omukyala, we all remember if you have been following the music industry, and of course you have been enjoying grooving, moving on those tunes that always come in, most especially nyimba nga zibanga. If you remember this song, I'm forgetting the lyrics. Kagenanga kacheja kaimba. Kagenanga nsomesa biology, biology. You know, Aida Mugo, or me say Aiden Queen. So she's one of the divas who the industry received. Mwala is so talented. She had that touch. Najana Belakomu, the New Eagles. It was all over wave when New Eagles were called a reshuffle. Nila bikanti kola chete kawo mujiji omupya. So omukyalo ono yavuddeyo ayina ensonga ze banaye nnyingi. Yavuddeyo ng'ayagala kulabika nti ayongera okutangaza na buli gwe kikwatako na buli muwala muto nga wakajoininga industry n'abagamba banaye ne waliyo ennindirizi side ye n'ebintu si birungi. Abantu bangi bagenda kujja beetegenga omanyi bonna be bamalayo kumbe bambi. Omukyalo ono yavuddeyo nasobola okulabika nti atangaza ku nsonga zayiseemu and why she quit music for some good time. She took a recess n'agamba omanyi, let me first pause. Let me take a pause. Olw'ensonga bamukozesa. Bamukwabudde. N'agamba ate abantu abandi badde bamuyamba, abantu ababe. She reached a point nga ayagala kuvaamu kone mu ggwanga omusajja omu gwe tumanyi omusajja akyasiza okulabika nti abeera wano mu t-shirt ey'elangi enji balamu Mr. Barugahara atenyi nti omusajja yavaayo yeyeka eyakakisuza abagalana ababiri abakyala babiri bayagala mu nnyumba emu n'asobola okulabika nti yamenya record n'agatta mujja we namuwa namuvugirako ne mu mmotoka. Kansoke mbawe ku mukyalo ono annyonnyola ebyo ensonga ze mpanvu muko.
Amanya abantu ge bamanyi gamedia nze Aidan Queen.
Aidan Queen.
Yes.
Nkola mulimu ki?
Aidan Queen, I'm a businesswoman.
Okay.
Yes.
Ensonga ki ekuleese leero mu kamera?
Ensonga endeese olwaliro mu kamera kwe kulabula abayimbi abato abajja mu music industry eno. Kitegeero tuba ne excitement nyingi naye tulina okubeera careful kubanga like wobanga oli mu limelight eyo ofuna emikwano mingi, emikwano egy'obuvunaanyizibwa n'emikwano like ofuna like types nyingi ez'abantu naye abo abantu tomanyi intentions zaabwe. Okitegeera mulimu abagenda okukugasa, mulimu abatagenda kukugasa, mulimu abaliwo okumala obudde. Okitegeera so balina kubeera careful kubanga nze nina bye nayitamu nga nze kuba abantu babeere ne bambuuza Aidan Queen lwaki tokuba music nga bakunoonya Aidan Queen twagala music mpya sinti saagala kuyimba njagala okuyimba. By the way, I'm very very talented. Abamanyi bamanyi era ne music omulala mulina just lwakuba nti nze music industry ku bye nayitamu kukwaka kaseera. The fact that I was a young child, I got frustrated. Nengamba, let me back out. Kitegeera ate nga sinti nejjusa why I did it. Naye nasalawo nengamba obulamu bwange kansooke mbutambuze nga nze neme butambuliza ku pressure y'abantu, ku pressure y'abafanzi, ku pressure ya like.
Obuzibu buvaawa, you sound so bitter. What's the problem? Tubulire.
Si sounding a bitter naye. Obambu yite bulumi kyekyo.
Olina obulumi ku mutima.
Nina obulumi ku mutima kubanga abantu be nali nsuubira okunyamba okumbeererawo tebambeererawo. Nafuna emikwano. Balamu alina embeera gye yampisaamu nge sigeerabira. Alina ekintu kye yakola. Nali mukwano gwe kale kankitwale bwekyo nti nali mukwano gwe. So one time mba nina wendi angamba aja soko ojje waka jangu ewaka njagala kulaba. By that time I was planning to travel out of the country. Yes, so ne nangamba jangu njagala kulaba nga tonnafulumamu konze kale nfuna budde bwange ne ngendayo. Kumbe nga yali alina omuntu gw'ayagala andabeko. Okitegeera simanyi intentions zaali ki. Oyo omuntu yali mukyala. Bandi awo ngamba ndina omuntu gwenjagala akulabe. Konze tewali buzibu nga nze mmanyi oba agenda kundetera oba muntu wa media oba biki ebintu bwe biti. Yes. Naye ngenda okulaba nga mukyala yajja. Nga omukyala oyo alabika muntu we. Omukyala abeera awo.
Nga muliwo olwo waka?
Tuli waabo.
Waka ewani?
Ewa Balamu. Yes. Kuba ebiseera ebyo yali alwadde ne COVID. Nze yaliwo nga mujjanjaba nga mutreatinga bulungi. Yes.
Ayita omukazi omulala mu nnyumba nga mwoli?
Ng'ayita omukyala omulala mu nnyumba nga mwendi. Mukyala ng'ajja nga ndaba. Aba banyumya nga nze kati bwe nalaba nti ono yali mukyala. Ngenda okulaba nga balinga ndowooza. Yes, so nensirika kwe kufuna ekyokunywa ne nfuna wine ya mu fridge ne ntandika okunywa ne mbaviira ne ngenda mu room. Kumbe nga Balamu yali ayise omukyala oyo. Omukyala andabeko alabe ndowooza amukakase nti talina ye yekka, alinayo abakyala abalungi abalala ndowooza bangi nnyo. Kuba bafunamu ka argument awo katono nga wendi balamu namugamba nti nogenda oba oyagala naye nga budde bwa kiro omukyala nalemerawo nalema okugenda ate oba nze wendi munnaagaga okitegeera era ng'omukyala yenna omukyala nakola kinaatya nalema okugenda nembaleka engenda
that is Ida Mugo.